Cowboys run wild. Clinch playoff berth. The Ilogan Isabella Cowboys held the fort under pressure and thwarted the Bataan Risers, 74-71, to clinch the eighth and last playoff slot in the North Division of the Manny Pacquiao Presents Mahalaca Pilipinas Basketball League 2025 season at the Capitol Arena in Ilogan City, Isabela late Wednesday. With their top gunner, Arth De La Cruz out after a right ankle injury in the third quarter, the Cowboys called on homegrown Donald Gumaru, Aja Miranda, and Jerry Pingoy to defuse the Risers' final rally and forge a best-of-three showdown with North's top qualifier Abras Solid North Weavers in the playoff round starting on Friday. Miranda can his 2 free throws while Pingoy went 3 of 4 in the dying seconds to frustrate the Risers, who climbed from a deep pit to send the play-in into a thriller. Gumaru posted 19 points, spiked by 4 triples, 3 rebounds and 3 assists to fill up the void left by De La Cruz, who chalked up 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists and 4 steals, before he was taken out after a disqualifying foul by Bataan's Rafi October. Trelano's hard work, hustle get rewarded. DT, published on the 9th of October, 2025, 22:58. As one of the spearheads of San Miguel B's bench mob, Don Trelano's effort has finally paid off. The 33-year-old guard will be recognized as Mr. Quality Minutes when the Philippine Basketball Association, PBA, press corps holds its 31st annual awards night on the 13th of October at the Novotel Manila. Trelano averaged 9.4 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 1.2 assists coming off the bench for TH under the microscope. Rookie coaches Tubid, Wilson focused on making strong impression. Debuting head coaches Ronald Tubid of Terra Firma and Willie Wilson of Phoenix get their mettle tested against separate foes in the Philippine Basketball Association, PBA, Season 50 Philippine Cup today at the NRA's Center Montalban. Tubid and the rebuilding Diep opened their campaign against Blackwater at 5:15 p.m. Terra Firma has undergone an overhaul after a forgettable outing last season. Longtime deputy Tubid, who replaced interim mentor Raymond Tionco 2 months ago, is tasked to turn the Diep's fortunes around after a combined 3-30 win-loss record in Season 49. However, the 9-time PBA champion is tempering expectations. Our goal is to work on building the team right now, Tubid said. We can't promise anything, but we need to compete. As I told the team, as long as we compete, we'll have more chances of winning. So, we'll compete first and see where we go from there. The Diep are playing San's top overall pick in the last draft, 6'9" Gio Chu, as he is still finishing his contract with Abra in the Mahalaca Pilipinas Basketball League, MPBL, while big man Kamat Carino is still nursing a knee injury. Terra Firma will pin its hopes on newly acquired Jerica Hamasi along with Luis Sangaling, Mark Nonoy, Brent Perezo, and Prince Rivero. The Bossing, on the other hand, hope the fresh start means a better performance. We hope this conference will be the conference we make it to the playoffs, Blackwater head coach Jeff Cariaso said. The Bossing have more depth up front against Terra Firma with Abu Trata, Bradwin Ginto, and do-it-all forward Christian David. The additions of Paul Zama, Jed Mendoza, and David Murrell, as well as rookies Dalf Pinopio and Jacques Cruz-Dumont beefed up Blackwater. Terra Firma is always ready to fight. For sure we'll see their best game. But we also know it is important to get off on the right foot. We're hoping to do that this time, Cariaso added. Meanwhile, Wilson and the Fuel Masters face the tall task of pulling an upset over a healthier TNT in the main game at 7:30 p.m. Obviously, you see some teams that are on paper a lot stronger than the other, but I like our chances. I like where we're headed, said Wilson, who took over the coaching reins from Jamike Jerem. Phoenix acquired James Kwekatai and Evan Nelly during the offseason to join Kai Balangay, Jason Perkins, Kenneth Tuffin, Ricky Rivero, Tyler Teo, and RJ Jazzle. But beating a Tropang 5G side raring to bounce back after a spoiled Grand Slam bid following a runner-up finish in the previous edition of the All-Filipino Conference is easier said than done. TNT head coach Shot Reyes will have top guard Ray Nambatak back after recovering from a groin injury, while Calvin Oftana, ankle, Pogoi, hamstring, and Jordan Heading, back, are also 100% healthy. The Tropang 5G added Tyrus Hill and Kevin Furrer from the free agency for added energy and firepower. Trelano's hard work, Hustle get rewarded.as one of the spearheads of San Miguel B's bench mob. Don Trelano's effort has finally paid off. The 33-year-old guard will be recognized as Mr. Quality Minutes when the Philippine Basketball Association, PBA, press corps holds its 31st annual awards night on the 13th of October at the Novotel Manila. Trelano averaged 9.4 points, 4.1 rebounds, and 1.2 assists coming off the bench for the Beermen, and was one of the major players in San Miguel regaining the Philippine Cup Championship in Season 49, that he became the sixth Beerman to be bestowed with the honor that is equivalent to the Sixth Man of the Year award. Past recipients of the award from San Miguel include Bong Alvarez, the late Boy Bits Victoria, Chris Calagio, Terrence Romeo, and Jericho Cruz. Sharing the spotlight with Trelano during the gala night are members of the All-Rookie team led by Rookie of the Year winner RJ Abarientos of Barangay Ginebra. Joining Abarientos in the team are fellow Rookie of the Year official candidate Cedric Bearfield, Blackwater, Solen Chongson, Rain or Shine, Kai Balangay, Phoenix, and the duo of Jordan Heading, TNT who Converge, and Justine Baltazar, Converge. Heading and Baltazar came short of the percentage of games, 70%. They are required to play in their respective teams' games, but made a huge impact for them to be considered for the award being handed out by the men and women who regularly cover the PBA beat. The 6'9" Baltazar, the number 1 overall pick in last season's draft, averaged a double-double of 12.2 points and 10.1 rebounds, while dishing off 2.2 assists for the Fiberexes, who came close to making a first-ever semi-stint during the Governor's Cup and Commissioner's Cup. Advertisement. Heading, who belonged to rookie class of 2020, meanwhile, normed 15.5 points, 4.8 assists, and 4.2 rebounds while splitting time playing for Converge, Commissioner's Cup, and TNT, Philippine Cup, as he made his long-awaited debut in the league. The Filipino-Australian guard was a leading contender for the best player of the conference during the mid-season tournament, and then played in his first-ever PBA finals with the Tropang 5G during the All-Filipino Conference. Named awardees earlier by the press corps are Arvin Tolentino, scoring champion, and Calvin Oftana, Order of Merit, Cowboys Run Wild, clinch playoff berth. DT. Published on the 9th of October, 2025, 22:53. The Ilogan Isabela Cowboys held the fort under pressure and thwarted the Bataan Risers, 74-71, to clinch the 8th and last playoff slot in the North Division of the Manny Pacquiao Presents Mahalaca Pilipinas Basketball League 2025 season at the Capitol Arena in Ilogan City, Isabela late Wednesday. With their top gunner, Arf de la Cruz out after a right ankle injury in the third quarter conquering New York. Agence France Presse. Published on the 9th of October, 2025, 22:48. New York, AFP. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the New York Yankees 5-2 on Wednesday to send the Yankees packing in the Major League Baseball.